Hello and welcome once again. This is Gilbert Angana, the CEO of Ascent Leadership Group, and what we do as Ascent Leadership Group is we equip and enable leaders to understand how to influence beyond their positional authority. And over the last 40 days, we have actually been talking about Purposeful at Leadership, which is my upcoming book. Purposeful at Heart, which is my upcoming book, and it should be out in the next couple of days now. And I have actually done justice by giving you an overview of the book in details in terms of the key areas, right away from the foundational aspect of it, from a purposeful leadership aspect, giving you some gist of some of the discussions that are inside there, and really breaking it down, especially in terms of the three hearts. Over the last two episodes, I've talked about the heart to love people unconditional and the heart to value people. And this is the last episode of this book, in episode 40, or the day 40 of 40. And this is where I talk about the heart to believe in people. And that's why this discussion today is titled, Let's Talk About Belief in People. And belief in people is fundamental. And remember that we talked about the heart of purposeful leadership is love, value, and belief. And we've talked about love, value. Now it's the aspect of belief. So when you talk about belief in people, I just want to share something, that when you believe in someone, what you're doing is you're helping them to find their inner strength that they didn't know that they had. Because when you believe in people, you are strengthening them emotionally, you are strengthening them intellectually, you are strengthening them spiritually. And when you do this, what you're doing is you're helping these people, or you're helping your constituents, you're helping your team to be able to move and achieve their potential. I have given a very detailed overview of that in my book, and including a self-audit assessment where you can be able to understand your level of belief in people, and then try and work your way out through three personalities that I've described in the book, which is a builder, an empowerer, and a producer. And it's a very exciting engagement to understand where you are and how then do you move up the ladder. And this is the fundamental of leadership. In fact, there is a saying that is one of the philosophers, all philosophers, talked about people will rise to the level of expectations that you set them. So if you don't believe in your people, then your people will rise to that expectation that you don't believe in them. So they'll give you the minimum to the level where you believe in them. But when you show them that you believe in them and that they can be able to thrive and be more, then they will give you more to the level of their expectation. And I think this is where many leaders are not optimally tapping into their team's capability because they don't believe in them. I want to share quickly 4 things that for me are fundamental in terms of belief in people. And I've actually elaborated it much more detailed in my book, and if you grab a copy of it, that will be out online, on Amazon, on other online platforms in the next couple of days, and you'll be able to see, read through the details of it. So number 1 is you can't believe in people if you don't believe in yourself first. And this is where we talk about a lot of inferiority syndromes, imposter syndromes in leaders. Because if you have that, what you're doing is you're bringing that to the team and you're hurting the team as a result of that. So there has to be a level of belief in yourself first for you to be able to pass that belief to others, and which is fundamental. Number 2 is helping people discover and develop their gifts. Believing in people means you are helping them, you are enabling them to discover and develop their gifts. Number 3 is when you believe in people, you're provoking their status quo. You're provoking them. You're telling them, guys, you're not supposed to be at this level. You can be more. You can do more and be more. And that's why that's the foundation of belief, that provoking people out of their status quo. And of course, the last one is when you believe in people, you're empowering them. You're giving them the capability to actually drive their own path in terms of to the level of success that they want to be. And these are 3 fundamental things that I describe in detail in the book, with case studies, examples of different spaces, and I hope that you'll find time to grab your copy when it's out in the next couple of days. I think I've done justice to give you an overview of this fantastic book that I believe will transform the leadership space If you would want me to come and have this discussion with your teams, with your leaders, with your organization, I'll be very much glad if you reach out, and then we can be able to organize a 1 hour session, we can be able to organize a 2 hour session, we can even be able to organize a 4 weeks mastermind to be able to engage deeply in all these values, so that then your team can be able to inculcate. But at this particular point, I want to stop there and continue engaging. Follow me on various social media platforms as I share now moving forward in terms of some highlights of the book, and based on also what people are talking about the book. But thank you very much for working with me over the last 40 days in terms of giving you an anecdote of the foundation of this book, Purposeful at Heart. And I want to believe that it will impact as many people as possible across the world. Thank you very much. My name is Gilbert Tangana, and see you as we engage in other platforms. Thank you.